Mother? My God, it's hot in here. Mother! Mother!
Amy. Amy, bring me a blanket.
It's Jordan. Amy isn't here.
Jordan. Jordan, is it really you?
Yes, Mother. Did you really think I was Amy?
No, of course not. It's the medication. It just...
Are you cold?
Yes. From deep inside.
I would swear it's like 100 degrees in here.
Jordan, I can't believe it's really you. I can't believe it's you and not the fever coming back.
It's really me. Madeline told me I should come.
Madeline, she's worthless. Can't even brew a cup of tea. How long do I keep in the bag?
You shouldn't even be at home. You should be in a hospital.
But she's all I've got.
And you look terrible.
Ha! Now I know for certain it is you.
Yes, Mother. Henry, my husband, who you haven't even met, thought it'd be a good idea if I came to see you. He said I'd regret it if I didn't see you one last time. I'm thinking now, he was wrong.
Jordan. Jordan, are you still here?
Yes, I'm here, Mother. I haven't gone anywhere.
I remembered. I need to ask you something.
What is it, Mother?
Do you forgive me? Jordan, do you forgive me? So I ran into Sandra Weeks at Hall's, and she begins telling me about her gay son's wedding in Key West without the slightest bit of embarrassment. And then she pulls out pictures from her purse, what were supposedly the bridesmaids, which were actually men in dresses. Drag queens, she says. Now, can you believe she put pictures like that in a Birkin bag?
Mother, you haven't seen Amy in over 2 months. Don't you think you should think about how she's feeling and how she's doing more than Sandra's gay son?
I'm just telling a story. And you don't need to manage my conversation for me, Jordan.
Yes, I do. Don't you even care about how Amy's feeling?
I'm doing fine.
You see, Miss Busybody, she's doing fine. And if she weren't, she'd tell me. You're looking very slim. It's just wonderful.
Oh my God, she's not fine. You're not fine.
Would you please let her talk?
I really think this was a bad idea.
Just say something. Go on, tell her.
If you have something to say, say it for heaven's sakes.
I'm using again.
Using? Using as in drugs?
Yes, Mother, drugs.
Will you let her talk?
Look, I slipped. I'm sorry.
Slipped. Is that what you call it? Slipped. As in, I was walking along and I slipped on a patch of drugs.
Would you just hear her out?
If you would let her talk.
I'm in a pretty messed up place right now again, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't keep saying you're sorry, Amy. It's your life you've wrecked, not mine.
I let you down.
You've let yourself down. Now look, why did you make all this drama about telling me this? Did I really have to know this?
You need to help her.
She can help herself. Let her go to rehab, but I'm not paying a dime.
You have the money. Why won't you just help her?
Jordan, forget about it. I just want to leave, okay?
Now look, Jordan, Amy, unlike her, I learned from my mistakes. It was a mistake spending nearly $100,000 for 4 weeks of rehab, and what did I get out of it? A junkie daughter, just like I had before.
You don't know what it's like. I don't have any control anymore.
Tell it to your higher power, Amy.
Mother, I'm afraid I'm gonna end up dead.
Then get into a state rehab program or a 12-step program or anything you can find. Obviously, the high-end rehab is not for you.
Keep your goddamn money.
She can't go to a state program. The workers there are not mental health professionals. She needs serious help, or she's never gonna stop using.
Now we're getting at the heart of it. So it's my fault. Because of my bad parenting, she has an addiction. So I'm supposed to pay to get her fixed. That's very convenient.
Oh no, you were mother of the fucking year on the rare occasions when you were sober.
That's very nice, Jordan. That's just lovely. So let me get this straight. Not only am I a bad parent, but I also passed on the genes for addiction.
Oh, God, would you both just shut up? I mean, is my life just some bone for you to play with now?
You're right. This is about you and about getting you better.
How does that feel, Amy? Big sister going to save you?
Okay, listen to me. Both of you. You don't know how bad it's gotten. Do you have any idea what I'm doing to get drugs now? Sex.
No, Amy, you can't.
Oh, but Jordan, I have nothing left, so I've been trading sex for drugs. Yeah, sometimes I can score off a blowjob, but not always. I mean, I've even had sex with a woman while some scumbag watched us. We both got high for a week off that. I mean, do you see what I've become?
A whore.
Shut up!
No, don't shut up, that's it. I'm a whore, I'm a junkie, I hate my life, and I'm gonna end up dead.
You disgust me.
I know.
Just get out of my house. You're filth.
Knowing all that, you still won't help me?
Help you? I don't know who you are. I lost my daughter a long time ago.
You didn't tell me it was that bad.
What's the problem, Jordan? You don't want to help your druggy prostitute little sister?
Of course I do.
God, you're a lying bitch. You're both worthless.
Get out of my house, whoever you are.
With pleasure.
Wait, Amy, don't go.
This is a dead end. She's not gonna help me. I'd rather fuck for drugs than beg for her money.
Now, what are we gonna do?
You do what you want. I'm getting a fresh drink.
So I suppose you aren't even gonna go to the funeral, are you?
I don't need to go. I said my goodbyes to her a long time ago.
You are a piece of work.
Look, I had to come to terms with Amy's problem because she certainly couldn't.
So, I guess this is goodbye.
Excuse me?
I'm moving to Minneapolis after the funeral.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
This is me telling you.
Minneapolis? Why?
One of the stores has a manager opening and I put in for a transfer. I need to go somewhere cold.
Well, it's cold in Minneapolis.
You know what? I came here to see if there was any bit of your heart still remaining.
Well, I guess you have that answer now, don't you? My heart has broken, and the few little crumbs I have left have turned to cold stone. As cold as Minneapolis.
didn't have to be like this.
It did. I had to accept what I could not change.
How do you always just sound so certain?
Because certainty is the only thing I have. Your father left us 15 years ago, and my father left my mother 30 years before that. I could have started drugs, but I didn't. Instead, I became hard.
Hard and cold.
You're not so different, Jordan, darling. You have the very same hard edges. You should be grateful. You could have been soft, like Amy.
Don't talk about her like that!
I don't mean it in a bad way. She was a beautiful girl and very sensitive. But she didn't have the strength that we have.
We? Don't talk about us like we share something. If she was so soft, why didn't you protect her? Instead of just like opening it up and throwing her out there like a gazelle, being devoured by a tiger.
I did protect her. I did everything I was capable of.
Oh.
There was nothing else I could do.
You know that's not even close to true. Helping you refused. She sat right here on this couch and you threw her out of your home.
That isn't her that was asking. She was already gone by that time.
That is bullshit rationalization and you know it.
I had to draw a line, Jordan.
And she crossed your line. So you just tossed her aside.
The line wasn't for her, it was for me. I told myself I would go this far and not one bit farther.
And how's that working out for you?
Look, it is what it is.
Oh, so now you have it is what it is and you have your little line and your daughter's dead.
We couldn't have saved her.
So what? We weren't supposed to try? You should have sent her back to rehab.
I spent over $100,000.
Oh, stop! Don't even say that again. Like there's some reasonable price tag. You make me sick.
Well, I'm sorry that you disagree, but I am at peace with my decision.
I will never forgive you for giving up on her.
It's really regretful that you feel like that. I am at peace, as I said. Sad that she's gone, but I have no regrets.
I will never, never, ever forgive you.
I don't need your forgiveness. Do you hear me? I don't need you to forgive me.